mobility work?
Yeah, I've actually taken a bit of a different approach over the last few years to increase my mobility training. I just feel that that's a vital part of what we do, as was shown there. So I stretch every day. I do a couple of intense mobility sessions throughout the week, just to try and get my leg up there. As you know, as you get older, you start losing that flexibility.
Okay, and your sensei Branko, of course, you train with him. But do you have any other specialists helping you?
Yeah, I got a good team around me. So Branko obviously is my main kumite instructor. He's been teaching me all my life, but I've also got a strength and conditioning coach, and then a mobility physiotherapist.
I think it's important that you have all of that going on in your
Absolutely,
training.
and I'm very lucky to have the great team behind me to get me right for each event. So it's a good mixture, and it keeps things fresh, you know. So it's not just always the same thing.
Yes, you
in
can't
training.
You can't be stale. You can't get stale. And you've got lots of other things going on, haven't you? You've got a podcast now. You've set up.
Yep, my two other mates from Australia, we have set up a not-for-profit organisation called Kaizen Culture.
Okay, we'll talk about that. We get another opportunity, but we're going to move now on to the next gold medal, and this is the male minus 60 kilogram, the super fast people. And again, we've got the scores as you see, in this case in Eray Samdan, 3 ippons along the way.
Fantastic. I love Eray Samdan. Such an experienced fighter.
Olympic silver medalist, fabulous fighter. 6 times he's been Karate One Premier League winner, 3 times as a silver medalist, 7 bronze medals. He was first in Paris also. He's up against Abdullah Shaaban of Kuwait. He's had a great run into the gold medal bout as well. He was 5th in Paris. Scored 11 Yukos along the way, and a Nippon, 2 Wazari.
He's amazing, this one here, Shaaban. I don't know how he makes weight. He's so tall, but minus 60.
He is indeed. You can see the height difference between the two as they line up. Hatham Hassan from Egypt, the referee.
This should be a great display here. Eray Samdan will be very, very high energetic with his movement. I mean, you've got to be with the reach of Shaaban. And I think one thing you can always expect when you're fighting Shaaban is that it'll always be a fight to the last second, no matter what.
Yeah, true. That little testing each other, that testing phase. Opening few seconds. You see on the background there, Road to Cairo. Now, Road to Cairo is an important journey because the Road to Cairo refers to the individual World Championships in 2025. And the Karate One Premier League is an important part of that journey because every athlete who competes in the Premier Leagues gets points whether they compete, but more so if they win a medal of whichever color. And at the end, those with the highest ranking will qualify for the World Championship. So it's a really tough journey, isn't it?
It is tough. Wow. Eray is so explosive. Pushing into distance. I mean, Shaaban needs to keep that in check with his reach. Such a long
so fast. And it's the extra length, the extra reach that's making the difference there. On that encounter, 1 point each. Eray Samdan has the century advantage, and there's a video review request from his coach. Oof. Now that looked almost exactly at the same time from that angle. It was blue slightly first. Blue got the score from the judges.
This is really a game of millimeters and milliseconds. But hopefully the sound of the crowd.
Let's have a look. Certainly there was an encouraging sound from the crowd, but the view we're still looking at, yes, it was successful. 2 points to 1. Andy sent you advantage. Eray Samdan still holds the lead.
There we go, there's that movement. Never sitting in one spot. Oh, my goodness.
That Ashibari leg sweep took him completely by surprise. What a great move from Shaaban.
That's nice. Now, no need to panic. Still a minute 46 to go. I have full faith in Samdan to bring this back.
اضغط نفس لعبك اضغط اي بوش اضغط عبد الله
trying to set him up for the attack. Shaaban being forced back into the corner. May take a jog eye. Yeah, he did. He was thinking, this is not feeling good.
Let's just alleviate that pressure.
To take his first yellow card warning. Chewy. And what it does, it brings them back into the centre of the area. Here's the thought for you, Mitchell. What if they had to restart where they went out of the area? Now that would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
Wait, say that again, sorry?
What if they had to do a positional restart?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Where you go out of the area
and you go back
where
to
you start again.
Oh,
because what he did here,
yeah,
he used that step out and it brings them right back to the centre again.
Yeah, it's a great strategy. I don't know if that rule change would ever come into effect, but it would eliminate a lot of chewies being taken, that's for sure.
It would be a toughie, wouldn't it?
Slowly bringing back that lead. Just needs to force that error once again.
Samdan just staying in close, trying to stifle the opportunity for Samdan to make a score. 38 seconds still on the clock.
And once again,
Eray Samdan trailing 1 point. You see,
there it is.
So
go back to the corner.
For him now brings him right back to the centre, and it wasn't that he was forced out. He just decided to step out.
Yep. So maybe the rule goes if it's intentionally an intentional step out, bring it back. It's hard to tell.
Because you fighters, you guys are so clever. You'd
find a way
make it look whatever way you needed to.
Yeah.
Very fast punch. Shaaban got down to the tatami.
But I think that's exactly what Samdan needs to do, is create the mistake and force Shaaban into where he wants him to go and create that Yuko score.
Now the crowd are giving the whistles. They perhaps don't believe that it was as hard as it appears to be. Be interesting to see what the referee feels about this. He's taking the athlete across to see the doctor for an opinion. But Eray Samdan, that was a lightning fast punch, wasn't it, Mitchell?
And I wouldn't underestimate the minus 60 power.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Any punch in the face, unless it's absolutely controlled, is not going to be comfortable. That's for sure.
I think the crowd's just probably getting behind their teammate.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
But
again,
if it's too hard, if it's excessive contact, then it will be a warning, not a score. If on the other hand, it's deemed to be a valid score, 4 judges thought it was, and the referee, if he agrees, then he would give the score and he could penalise Samdan for exaggerating. But you can't exaggerate an injury, it would have to be feigning. So there's the punch. For it to be an exaggeration, it would have to acknowledge that it was indeed an injury. But it's going to be a warning for contact, no point for Samdan, and that's why it's so important for the referee to speak with the doctor.
Oh, but he's getting a little warning here. A bit too much on the...
Now, this the referee can do. He has warned for the contact, but acknowledges there was an injury, and he's warned Shaaban for exaggerating the level of injury. So that's what happened there. 2 points now scored, one for each of the athletes.
Abdullah, انت فايز للحين ها؟ انت فايز حافظ.
Wouldn't be surprised if Samdan tries to change the levels and go underneath now,
ذهبيتك.
just to create a different opportunity for a score.
18 seconds to go.
اضغط عليه. شوف الاماميه عبد الله روح فيها روح فيها.
Samdan putting as much pressure as he can onto Shaaban. Back to the centre. There you go, once more.
شوف الكوكومي مالته. دير بالك.
This time, Shaaban receives his last warning. He cannot fall foul of the rules again. He will get disqualified. Samdan closes in into the last 10 seconds. Shaaban trying to stay as close as he can. Both punching fiercely to each other. Shaaban gets the judges. Samdan believes that the punch went past. He's a little frustrated.
Not happy with that.
Need a 2-point score from Eray Samdan.
وحش. شوف.
Coaches call for a video review.
للحين نتيجة 0-0 حافظ ها.
And here's the punches as they go. There's the one from Samdan. And Eray Samdan felt that that punch from Shaaban passed his face.
Looks like they both missed.
عبد الله 6 ثواني
But-
العب وياه الامامية على طول.
The judges gave the point to Shaaban.
ما شاء الله عبد الله.
4 seconds left. Samdan has to go forward. Shaaban stands his ground. Once more, up comes a kick
Got
from
one.
Samdan. 2 of the judges have gone for a point. That would be insufficient though.
One
1
more.
second left on the clock. He has to score at least one more point.
كوكومي لا تمسك. لا تمسك.
Watch for Samdan to go straight in. Shaaban tries to do the kick to keep him off. Clock ticks down to 0. That was a whisker away
Very
From-
close.
turning that round. So 6 points to 5. Tight match.
I think it was always going to be very exciting.
It was indeed.
Two fierce competitors, these two. Just unlucky on Samdan's end.
Your podcast, Kaizen.
Oh yeah, Kaizen culture is something we started to help empower and inspire the Australian karate community to start with, just with different information and support, and the podcast along with other types of services. Like we're doing this watch party thing, and we're trying to do the best Billy Brennan impression, and we're trying to commentate some of the Series A and Premier League events. No, we're not trying to impersonate you, but we are just creating some excitement around the sport within Australia, because we just noticed a bit of a gap in between the market and, you know, some of the athletes within Australia and even the parents as well don't even know or understand about this league and how to get to this top level of the sport. And so yeah, the podcast is we're just talking about relevant stuff, talking about things that are going on in the world.
If anybody's interested around the world, how could they tap into that?
Sure, we're on Instagram first of all, Kaizen Culture, but we also have a website as well to let us know.